Trump sent out a tweet, and now that is everything people are talking about. This is a divisive topic, and I would not strike that as a coincidence. As with gay marriage and abortion, this is an issue that will be used to drive a wedge between people, more than already present. This is another Alinsky tactic that will divide people into another perceived oppressed class by those for trans in the military and those against. There are a few things that I think are obvious, but something else that I think everyone is forgetting in regards to what's going on in the political sphere right now. For starters, I think that what matters most about people joining the military is that they are both mentally and physically fit. They should be bringing things of value to the military. This does not exclude trans people, but there are a few things to keep in mind. The military already has a high suicide rate in some cases, and I don't think that adding people to the equation that are statistically almost 50% likely to commit suicide would be a good idea. This doesn't mean I'm against them in the military at all, but I think there needs to be perhaps extra precautions if they plan on attempting to, say, join mobile infantry. Trans people have a tendency to be sensitive to anxiety, to be straightforward, and putting them in and depending on them in stressful and dangerous situations is not good for them, and it's not good for us. The trending hashtag right now is trans rights are human rights. Well, let's talk about rights for a second. You have a right to speak your mind without the government coming to silence you and your opinion. You have a right to privacy. You have a right to pursue happiness. You have a right to protect yourself. What you don't have a right to is a spot in the military. That is not a human right, nor an American right. For people who are against military on the left, it's ironic that they are the ones demanding that trans people be allowed to give their lives and fight on the battlefield. I have to reiterate, access to the military is not a right. I am for allowing people in the military if they can pass the tests, and perhaps it's not reasonable for most people to judge an entire group of people. Disallowing a group of people from active military service that have an excessively high suicide rate is not a bad idea. I am, however, for looking at things at a case-by-case basis. The last thing I wanted to mention is the strange absence of claims of four-dimensional chess on the internet. Considering the Owan arrests, and how this quite literally might lead to the fall of the Democratic Party, being optimistic, of course, as I mentioned before, this would be an opportunity for a new liberal movement, which is desperately needed. While this case is still going on, casually, Trump just tweets something very controversial, and now no one is even talking about the Owan brothers anymore. Leftists are complaining about Trump and transgenderism, and the right are complaining about the left. Same shit, different day. Well, anyway, that's my thought on the whole thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I hate to admit this, but I just woke up about an hour ago. I'm gonna go get lunch, and then I'll come back and look at some more stuff to talk about on the channel. So if there's anything you guys would like me to talk about, feel free to message me on Twitter @GameandBalls, and I will see you all later.